Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Right now, I'm making my bed. I just got up. I sleep in one of these sofa beds, and they're pretty cool because I can put everything, all my blankets and stuff, right underneath that little cover thing that's going on there. There's my cat. I really like starting the morning off hydrated, so I usually try to drink tea, or in this case, cold water to kind of wake me up and obviously hydrate me. What I really like about waking up early, or just waking up in mornings in general, is that it makes me feel like I'm starting over. Like every day is a new day. It's an opportunity to make things better or to try something new, as cliche as that may sound. But it's so true. It's like, maybe yesterday didn't go as I wanted it. Maybe I didn't get to do all the things that I wanted to do, but today is a new day and I get to do the things that I didn't do the day before or try new things. Yeah, I'm always super excited for the mornings. I think they're my favorite part of the day, honestly. So, something that I started doing a couple of months ago is I incorporated a skincare routine into my mornings and my nights. Yeah, I think that the older that I'm getting, the more health conscious I'm becoming, and the more that I actually want to take care of myself. So yeah, I find it very soothing, very satisfying to do. Yeah, so here's me applying some stuff on my face. Good view, baby. Hi, sweetie. Hi, my little love. I love you. Hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nessa, and I make videos about my life as a 20-something-year-old here in Los Angeles. So yeah, welcome, have a seat, grab a cup of tea, coffee, tequila, whatever you want. This video is about to start. Dude, water is so good. Anyway, so for today's video, I wanted to talk about chasing your dreams, following your heart, doing what you want to do. In theory, it sounds nice, it sounds cool, right? It's like, oh, follow your dreams, do what you want, they're gushing to the wind. But it's hard once you start doing it. And that's not to say that you shouldn't do it. You should absolutely do it. But I guess the point of this video is that you should be prepared to deal with the consequences or the hardships that that comes with, right? As I found out, I don't know, and I guess it's like part of being an adult, like you want to do something, you want to get from point A to point B. How do you do that? How do you get there? In your head, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna get there. And then you start doing it and it gets hard. So, yeah. Okay, so following your dreams. For me, it's been it's been a journey. So a couple of months ago, I decided that I was gonna chase my dreams, that I was not gonna put them on hold any longer. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been chasing my dreams. That sounds very ambiguous. I don't want to be too specific right now, but yeah, I'm in the process of doing the thing that I want to do. However, there's been a lot of, obstacles along the way, a lot of anxiety, and I think that for somebody like me who just gets super anxious and stressed out about obstacles, about hardships, it's been kind of hard to manage, but at the same time, I guess it's taught me to deal with situations or with adversity a lot better than I used to before. I think that before I would just I would avoid adversity, I would avoid ambiguity, I would avoid anything that was hard. I would try to avoid it as much as I could. And then I got to a phase in my life where I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna avoid it anymore, I'm gonna deal with it. But the way I was dealing with it was not super healthy. I was dealing with adversity or with hardships in very unhealthy ways. I would, maybe like drink too much or get in very not great situations just because I was trying to cope with my stress or with my anxiety in those ways. I think that now, this time around, that I'm again trying to chase my dreams or trying to do something that I know it's hard, I've noticed that the way I'm dealing with it is it's not the same. And that's not to say that, some parts of me are not there anymore, that I'm completely different now. I think it's a process, right? But I think that now the way I'm dealing with stress and with anxiety is I have much healthier ways of doing that. For instance, talking to a camera, I think that really helps because just articulating my problems or vocalizing them definitely helps to just get your thoughts out, right? Get your thoughts out and say like, hey, actually, as I'm saying it out loud and hearing myself saying those things, it doesn't sound so bad. It's not as bad as I make it out to be or as I made it out to be in my head. So that's nice. I started implementing routines in my life. I think that for the longest time, I would avoid routines. I would avoid repetition. Also, it's not that I would avoid it, it's just more that I had trouble being consistent. Yeah, consistency has always been something that I've struggled with, and now I'm definitely. And it's something that kind of happened organically, I think. It's not something that every day I would say, okay, you have to be consistent. It just started happening organically, for me at least. So anyway, implementing routines has also definitely, it's something that I've learned now that I'm in this journey of chasing my dreams. So I've learned to cope with things in a healthier way, such as vocalizing my hardships, journaling, of course, routines, implementing routines. I think that also just getting rid of any distractions that will potentially get in my way of achieving the thing that I want to achieve. Because I think that for the longest time, I kind of had like goals. I've had goals in my life in the past, but I think that now it's more of like, okay, I have a clear vision of what I want, and that's nice because now because I have that vision, because it is so clear, because it's not, now it's not for me, you know, at least for me, it's not of like, okay, we'll just throw a lot of things at the wall and see what sticks. And that's not to say that that's not fine, you know, everybody's in their own journey. This is just my particular path, the particular path that I'm on right now. So yeah, now that I'm like, okay, I'm not throwing a bunch of things at the wall to see what sticks, now I'm kind of in this path that I have chosen for this period of my life. I don't want any distractions, so that kind of helps me to be more disciplined and yeah, and to kind of just go with that, right? I think that another thing that I've learned is to be persistent, because I think that when you're in the journey of following your dream or of a goal that you have, a clear, concrete goal that you have that you want to achieve, you start to become more persistent. And yes, obstacles are hard and stressful and all that, all those things, but at the same time, because you have such a clear goal, because you see it so clearly, you're like, no, I'm gonna get there one way or another, in healthy ways. But yeah, in realistic ways, I guess I could say. But yeah, you start to become more persistent, you start to become more determined, yes. And you know, I think like, yeah, these are obvious things, but for me, this is new, okay? This is new for me, so I'm excited. I can't believe I'm this person. And I'm happy about it. So yeah, I have started to become more determined, more disciplined about the things that I want to achieve, because I have that goal. And I'm not perfect. I'm still a work in progress, but you know, something better than nothing. So anyway, those are some of the things that I have learned as I am on this journey of achieving my goals, some of my goals in life, in this period in time in my life right now. And you know, I guess like also part of why I'm making this video is because it can get hard, you know. It's like, yeah, when you're in the way, when you're in that journey of achieving that goal, sometimes you hit walls. You can hit a lot of walls. Some are easier to get through than others, but when you arrive to that one wall, when you're hitting that one wall, that it's just so hard to get through. You know, it's you know, I think that it's kind of normal to feel a little down and to feel stressed and anxious, and for me, I started feeling a little bit hopeless, and I'm like, it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. I start to go down this downward spiral, but it's just part of it, you know. It's like, okay, it wasn't gonna be easy. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. But it's part of that journey, and yeah, you know, sometimes things are gonna be hard, but you just have to get through them, right? You just have to remind yourself why it is that you're doing this, why it is that you want to get through this wall, right? And that's kind of where I am right now. I think I just hit a roadblock that I can't seem to get through. Because it's not even because of something that I'm doing, it's just some things that are outside of my control right now, some external factors that are not letting me get through this wall. But that's okay. I will continue to be persistent and I will get through it. And anyway, yeah, that is the point of this video, that if you're going through something, if you're, you know, in a journey, in the journey of following your dreams or achieving a goal or completing something that you really want, and you're hitting this roadblock, don't worry, you can do it. You're not alone. You can do it. Don't give up. It's gonna be okay. You will get through this. we will get through this. But we will get through this. And then when we get to the other side, we're gonna be so happy. And then we're just gonna think like, that was a funny situation that I just went through. Haha. And yeah. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll be a different one. I don't know. It's gonna be okay, guys. No, I'm just kidding. I think that, I think that persistence and consistency is the key. And rejection is redirection. And insert any other cliche, but mostly true, saying here. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!